Before we get today's show on the road, it is yet another reminder to please vote for DB30 Sports TV in the Best in Non-League Video category at this year's Football Content Awards, the link for which is provided in the description below. All votes will be hugely appreciated. We've had some journey this year. Let's cap it all off in style. Yes, good morning everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Saturday the 5th of October 2024 and today we're off back to the International Stadium and after a very topsy-turvy week off the pitch, today we can focus on matters on it, and it is Gateshead versus Wealdstone in the National League. So here I'm in Gateshead and going into this game this afternoon, Wealdstone are currently in 23rd place in the National League table, which is second bottom. Only one win from their opening 12 games, but that doesn't exactly tell you the full picture because obviously they're on 8 points so far, so they have had quite a few draws thrown in there, and you look at the results so far this season, other than their game against Barnet, they actually have been quite competitive in every game that they've played. The last 2 games have been draws. Obviously conceded in the last minute at home to Southend, and I think we're pegged back to 2-2 away at Halifax last weekend. So yeah, if you think this is going to be an easy game just because of like the points difference and the difference within the table, then you are gravely mistaken. But we're coming into this game in 5th place in the table following that 3-1 win away to Southend last week, and it is a chance to make it 3 league wins on the bounce, and in midweek we will play our game in hand. So if we win both games, then we'd go up to at least 2nd in the table. If Barnet fail to beat Boston and we win both the games, then we'd actually go top of the league. But at this moment in time, I'm sort of more worried about us and what we can do, and I think after 11 games we've got 23 points or whatever it is, so before the season started, if you'd have told me that and we'd be in 5th place, I would have absolutely snapped your hand off for it. So like, yeah, can't complain so far, but yeah, it's been a pretty like manic week at the club with Rob Elliott, Lewis Story and Anthony Sweeney leaving the club. Obviously today will be taken by Ben Clark, Greg Ollie, Jacob Butfield and Luke Clark, so a bit of a makeshift managerial team. And of course the other side to Lewis Story's departure is that it does leave us without an extra centre half, but as Story goes out, Gene Bellowan does return from the concussion protocol today. I think Dan Jones played in the Mickey Mouse Cup in midweek, so there are options to fill, and obviously Ben Radcliffe has done really well since he came in, so you've just got to trust the lads that are out on the pitch. I mean, I don't think it really matters too much who's strictly in charge. I think the players, like, they've still got like a lot of natural ability about them, work well as a team, so they'll be going out there to do a job today. And you know what, like the current like sort of coaching team that we have got are all well liked and respected at the club, so I don't think like that they're going to have too much issues, getting detail across and stuff like that. But yeah, I think if we can get the win today, it would maybe put 1 or 2 minds at ease. I mean, obviously the search for a new manager will go on beyond today, and hopefully we can get someone through the door before too long, but it has to be the right person. It can't just be sort of diving in and just getting the first person that applies. Essentially, like it's going to probably be quite a rigorous interview process. Like it has to be right for both the manager and the club as well, and the current crop of players. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting few weeks ahead. But as far as today goes, yeah, let's just move on from everything that's happened over the last week or so and focus on getting the 3 points. Let's land on to the International Stadium and find out how it all unfolds. So, one of the more bizarre stories of recent times in the history of this football club. This is actually today's match programme, but there was a slight malfunction with the printing of the front cover. As you can see, yeah, it's exactly the same as you'd normally get with the match programmes. So, yeah, a bit of a collector's item. Not going to lie. Right, so the team's warming up. Wealdstone are getting ready in this half, as UA teams always do. Presuming they're going to be in their blue home strip this afternoon. I don't know for sure. Anyway, Gateshead are getting ready over there. Of course, we are going to be in the white and black home strip. Anyway, I'll see you when the players are coming out of the tunnel and ready to start the match. So it's actually yellow that Wealdstone are in this afternoon. Pretty sure they've played in yellow the last couple of years of being up here. Right, game, set. Okay, set. It's the first time in ages I think we're taking kick-off. David Kelly's in. How are the lads? Get it in the box. The heat. And we're down. Well in there. Cut open now, like. Jones, man. Go on! Shit, look it back. Shoot! Hit it! Go on! Hit it! Oh! It's a safe on it. Go on! Go on! One now. Get down, man. Down, man. Easy, that's a man. Bring it up, man. Come on, get it! Come on, get it! Oh, we're lost. Fucking hell, tanks. Go on. Shoot. Communicate, man. Look at that. Fucking shite. That's what the score is. Half-time, Gateshead 0, Wealdstone 0. It has been, if I'm being honest, quite reminiscent of what we were watching under the Neil Aspin. It has been quite Route 1 at times, which is very much unlike us. Not going to lie, we do look maybe a yard or two off the pace, and there's been a couple of times where Wealdstone have just got round the back of us a bit too easily, a bit too open defensively, if I'm being honest about it. I mean, we've had a couple of decent-ish opportunities ourselves, but yeah, we're just really like crying out for, I think in some degree crying out for leaders, crying out for that little bit of spark. It'll be interesting to see what kind of changes we make in the second half, because I think we do need to make changes, because right now whatever we're trying to do just isn't really working for us. But I guess in some ways it is probably maybe the best possible outcome for us that we are still level going into the break. But yeah, we've really got to step it up a gear in the second half if we want to go on and win this game.
Go on, Owen! Go on! Shoot! Go on, Patty. Yeah? Shoot! Go on!
Go ahead, Eagles.
Like Ben Everson.
Did Ben Everson play futsal in Iceland?
Yeah, he did. I signed him from a futsal team.
Oh, Tinkler there, man.
Get your feet out the sun, Tinkler! Watch it. Go on!
Five minutes, what a time.
5 more minutes of this fucking show.
I can hardly hear you.
Go on!
Oh, yeah, ref, I want me 3-point Palmo.
How are ref? Blow your hood up!
Sometimes just got to win ugly. Full-time Gateshead 1, Wealdstone 0. Good teams find a way even when they're not at their absolute best, and that wasn't a vintage Gateshead performance today, but we managed to get ourselves over the line with 3 points, and I think the goal kind of matched the tone of the game, really, didn't it? Scrappy, like a little bit all over the place, but all weak hours it did end up in the back of the net, and I think it was better in the second half, put it that way. I think the subs that we made did make a difference. I thought Kane Dom brought quite a lot of energy into it when he came on. Jovan Malcolm obviously got the goal. I am curious as to why we maybe don't try him and sending it up front at the same time. Is it just the system we play? I don't know, but I do think it is two sort of different sort of kinds of strikers. Then I think Wealdstone, they weren't as bad as what their league position suggests. They just really lacked a lot of bite in the final third, and if they can get someone in that can maybe give them that little bit of killer instinct, then they've got every chance of staying up, because there was certainly nothing wrong with the way they played. Like they got forward with a lot of pace and a lot of positivity, like a little bit like us today. They just got to the final third a lot of the time, and like there was just that final ball was pretty much non-existent, but I think that's kind of been the story for them. You look at the results, the amount of games that they've thrown away late on, or maybe just lost by the odd goal, and that's another one to add to the list today. So it's probably a bit of a frustrating time for them, but I did see something from them that could suggest that they could, as the season goes on, get themselves out of danger. But as for us, obviously it's been an unsettling week, and I think you could maybe tell on the pitch. I think for a lot of the game we did look a little bit rusty. I think some of the passages of play could have been that bit better, but as we say, the important thing is we have won the game, and we can take that forward into the coming week, obviously. And next we've got 2 games this coming midweek as it goes. Obviously on Monday night away to South Shields in the Durham Challenge Cup, then on Tuesday night away to Tamworth in the league. You'd strongly suspect that South Shields one will be pretty much all like younger players, and it'll be the regular first team at Tamworth on the Tuesday. But it maybe gives us a good opportunity to maybe look at some of the younger players, see if we're missing a trick with any of them, see if any of them could possibly merit a chance to push on towards the first team. So it's going to be an interesting week ahead. I think we'll probably look to get moving a little bit more over the managerial front. Let us know in the comments what you think Gateshead should do. Should we go for some more National League experience? Should we maybe do what we've done previously and maybe appoint someone that's maybe a bit more of a rookie in the managerial front but has been around the club? Do we appoint someone up and coming? Like, what do we do? We'll obviously find out what the intentions are in due course, and I think, as I said before the game, it's important not to rush it or anything like that. But I think as far as today goes, it wasn't anything special, but it didn't really need to be, and I think we can just take the positives, in the fact that in the second half we did step it up and kept pressing and managed to get that goal. But maybe look at the things that could be worked on, because truthfully that there are things that could have been a bit better today. But all the history books will ever show is that on this day Gateshead beat Wealdstone 1-0 and got the 3 points. But that is that for this video, and I'll be back on Monday night with that South Shields versus Gateshead Durham Challenge Cup game. So until then, take care, cheers for watching, see you later.